dick, drop the other shit. 9 out of 10 of these rap artists is garbage.
Rappers talk shit, but there's really no carb.
Trying to hit the babble.
Rappers are monkey flipping.
Have you ever thought about retiring?
Why?
Was there never a moment that you thought it might be time to retire, or you would?
Why?
Spit the poison like an automatic. Millie new rappers thinking the silly flow is serious. They look them in the face and nervous, getting weary, looking back at me like who the let him in? Who is he? I come for death like the Black Flash. Quickly broad chains, who's you with me? Put these rappers out their misery. MCs vacate the set like a bomb threat. Swiftly they shook like white people reading Islamic calligraphy.
I'm bringing that aggression, that microphone perfection. Pain in my verses, I'm spitting up confessions. The game's in depression, trying to kill my obsession. Gems in these sessions, I'm sparking off a blessing. Still keep you guessing. If lit in front of your name, you're probably one of the main reasons you're effing up the game. Why should I quit? I'm on my grown man. Don't like what I say, then get the fuck out my verses. Keep the field small with S's. Pointing out kills when I don't feel my skills versus. Trying to hold up seas to flinch with they nervous twitch when it's revealed you're not stuck and chill smooth. You shot a sword enemy to whackness. Impervious to fraudulent cats that try to act as if by yelling out profanity somehow automatically disguises you that with a tongue in the back.
You come from a generation a little older, and many of whom didn't want to retire either. Do you see similarities with them?
None.
What do you think drives people like you to want to keep working?
We do it well.
Peace, I keep peace. God salam alaikum. Bless the mic with verbatim. Tag MCs like the Undertaker. Work them all, give my people liberation. Time is overdue. We sick of the and the waiting. I'm busy eager with the mic, no hesitation. Man, it wasn't a mercenary for hire as an occupation. Drama bigger and pretending I'm coming for vengeance like we got acquitted on a life sentence.
Vocabulary, middle fingers, adversaries. Temporary while our status will remain legendary. So commentary, literary, mercenary, savagery, poetic, visionary. So opposition be temporary like secretaries. Grounded like your host, off and switch us up in China. Classics, my saliva, you like double-sided dildo. 2 a.m. spitting freestyle. Business defenders attacking parries the tremendous force of hammer contenders with. I feel like Pegasus, menace and nemesis. Merciless evidences, I was in my genesis. Sensitive millennials so soft to coexist. Crying and complaining like you broke a wrist. Want to tender to be contenders in this. Trying to look hard without parting their lips. Get the fuck out of here.
Spread your last niggas get broken like glass.
Operation Murderation on your whole staff.
Up the dick, drop the other shit. 9 out of 10 of these rap artists is garbage.
Rappers are monkey flipping.
Anything else, man?
No.
So we're finished.
Trying to hit the babble.
All right, clean it out of here.
Yeah. At ease.
Going out to all my brothers, all my sisters.
If you hear, you can listen. And I can speak with the spirit. We blessed. Rival spirit. Prepare for takeoff. There's a war going on inside, nobody safe from. Except the lie, you could be asleep forever. A leash, that means straight imminent hook. We walking with a mask on, don't be scared to look shook. But ain't no such thing as truth in the book. God always around, and the beef cooking up part of town. It's similar to Wuhan. Now we all woke up, and the cops held accountable for that fuckery. They lined up, get the riot ready. Back the wrong folks in the turn deli. With the assault rifle, they snipe you and leave you for dead without losing a wink. My skin is steak, so I don't pay mind to what you're rambling. If I'm not at home, pulling joints, relaxing. Miami got our people depressed, so we meditate on truth to decrease my stress. God bless my soul, before I get up on the mic and begin to flow. I pray no rappers get killed, all undone issues. They will soon get dealt, put us together, and we can live under his will. Why the world clashing, seeing others as enemies, our perceptions to fall from a conditioned memory. Lord forgive them, but children under attack, they falling, but Father make contact. And lately hear the words of the wise one, the fact that I can't say, so I'ma just leave it at that. Until the death, my goal's to know I'm right. Survival of the spirit, only the soul is life. We live in this till the day that we die. Arrival of the spirit, only your soul is life. We live in this till the day that we die. Arrival of the spirit, only your soul is life.
Bing! That's the motherfucking sound as we backing motherfuckers down. Yeah, nigga, run, but you can't outrace this motherfucker. They can't fade you, boy. It's the truth like fuck when they need proof. start over again, man.
When the missile is aimed to blow your eyes to frame. Rise up above.
The Survival Broadcast.
Say hello to my little friend.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome. 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 So today, my man Old Skeptical hit me up. He's like, yo, it's 305 Tuesdays. I got some. And I was like, what? What you got, man? I got that new Fire Team Alpha, man. Fire Team Alpha. Now it's 305 Tuesdays, right? And Fire Team Alpha technically is a crew from Canada. But my man Old Skeptical, Underground Cypher Familia, is part of that crew. Therefore, we good. So let's get it going, man. First one up's called Boomerang. Produced by Know It. Right here on the Survival Broadcast.
Yeah. Fire Team Alpha.
That sound
Skeptical, what up? The war's not even against you, though. Not you. We must know what the crisis like. They coming off in a self-righteous light. Forget pleasing was appeasing to your demons. I'm digging deep. This is a different reach. The bandwagon was a politician move. Y'all keep jumping in it. Advertiser campaign of fools. The handler who wear the jewels. Pour champagne out. Anything is cool. Can trans you, change your view. Black border the truth. Blood stain in the queue. Go ahead, live your verdicts. Many who message intentionally diverted got murdered. Where did the asses go? We picking up the signal. Pay no mind to the symbol. Enemies close, even if you swallow by a sinkhole. Temprano las 5, brinco la cama, calmo el alma. Listen to the ritmo today. I won't stray into a skate road. Holy intro, baptized the instrumental. Anything less is sinful. That's it though.
Return to sender, whatever thrown and dismember the center to the one I surrender to and transcend what enter. Return to sender, whatever thrown and dismember the center to the one I surrender to and transcend what enter. Boomerang, the Carmen law goes really deep. Boomerang, get use abuse to kill the streets. Boomerang, I lift the sheets and saw her pretty feet. Come back around like rack woodies beat on repeat. Boomerang, the Carmen law goes really deep. Boomerang, get used abuse to kill the streets. Boomerang, I lift the sheets and saw her pretty feet. Come back around like back woodies beat on repeat.
It's essentially 360. You can miss me, come back dealing in business that's risky. Doing shots of whiskey, better than taking shots from the hit piece. At all extremes, essence release, attacking like unmarked beasts. African shot by police, Africans shoot Africans, Africans rapping about capping Africans. Mind frame built over time frame, better life we ain't imagining. But the get back gotta be like damage into head limbs, knee captions, hitting the soul within. Rest easy now, but the growth ain't gradual. When it touches down and comes back around. Repetition is an extension of memory. Not forgetting nor forgiving nor ignoring. Attacking the foundation you claiming that is self-supporting. How we've been targeted and marketed like it's in your best interest to invest in our failure is heartless. How we've been targeted and marketed like it's in your best interest to invest in our failure is heartless. Boomerang, son. That's what's up. FTA, Illinois.
Yeah. Ace more the cornerstone rapper, y'all. Come on. If you can sit still long enough to witness the axis and spin another disastrous masses till it detaches, and you can access the madness without participation in the circus. That's vindication, agent, and the nature of the purpose. Listen, it is urgent, this vision.
Sonny Black. What up, my brother?
Yeah.
I got that Fire Team Alpha, man. Let me bring it back to the top, man. I ain't gonna let you miss the first one, man. First one I'm playing the whole album, man. It's 305 Tuesday, brother. First one. Boomerang.
Yeah.
Tune into the survival grind.
The war's not even against you, though. We must know what the crisis like. They coming off in a self-righteous light. Forget pleasing was appeasing to your demons. I'm digging deep. This is a different reach. The bandwagon was a politician move. Y'all keep jumping in it. Advertiser campaign of fool. The handler who wear the jewels, pour champagne out. Anything is cool. Can trans you, change your view. Black border the truth, blood stain in the queue. Go ahead, live your verdicts. Many who message intentionally diverted got murdered. Where did they ashes go? We picking up the signal, pay no mind to they symbol. Enemies close, even if you swallow by a sinkhole. Temprano las 5, brinco la cama, calmo el alma. Listen to the ritmo today. I won't stray into a skate road. Holy intro, baptize the instrumental. Anything less is sinful, that's it though. Return to sender, whatever thrown and dismember the center to the one I surrender to and transcend what enter. Return to sender, whatever thrown and dismember the center to the one I surrender to and transcend what enter. Boomerang, the Carmen law goes really deep. Boomerang, and use abuse to kill these streets. Boomerang, I lift the sheets and saw her pretty feet. Come back around like rack hoodies beat on repeat. Boomerang, the Carmen law goes really deep. Boomerang, and use abuse to kill these streets. Boomerang, I lift the sheets and saw her pretty feet. Come back around like rack hoodies beat on repeat.
Let us jump in that.
360. You can miss me, come back dealing in business that's risky. Doing shots of whiskey, better than taking shots from the hit piece. At all extremes, essence release, attacking like unmarked beasts. African shot by police, Africans shoot Africans, Africans rapping about capping Africans. My frame built over time frame, better life we ain't imagining. But the get back gotta be life damaging to head limbs, knee captions, hitting the soul within. Rest easy now, but the growth ain't gradual. When it touches down and comes back around. Repetition is an extension of memory. Not forgetting nor forgiving nor ignoring. Attacking the foundation you claiming that is self-supporting. How we've been targeted and marketed like it's in your best interest to invest in our failure is heartless. How we've been targeted and marketed like it's in your best interest to invest in our failure is heartless. Boomerang, son. That's what's up. FTA, LNO.
Come back around like rack hoodies beat on repeat.
Yeah.
Have been so cold.
Ace more the cornerstone.
How could
Yeah.
have been so cold?
Ace more the cornerstone.
How could
Yeah.
how could
Yeah.
have been so cold?
Ace more the cornerstone rapper, y'all.
To lie, just
Come
to
on.
reach your goal.
If you can sit still long enough to witness the axis and spin another disastrous masses till it detaches, and you can access the madness without participation in the circus. That's vindication, agent, and the nature of the purpose. Listen, it is urgent, this vision as it emerges. Moloch's cock and a virgin, shadow boxer with serpents on the eve of misdirection. Just a bunch of atoms with an essence burping up a sassafras habit of fastest acting. Fuck poverty, bury the mind state behind latches and iron gates, matching the strength of God's hate for non-believers. That's the sound of receivers carrying data. Run the program with glitches, making alpha out the beta. It's egregious, these errors they make. Shake the terror, it's embarrassing. We gotta rush the garrison to guarantee beyond the arrogance that we can live in peace. Cause we ain't nothing but cockroaches to them, apparently.
How could you have been so cold? To lie, just to reach your goal. How could you just to reach your goal.
The living's getting frigid out here. The living's getting frigid out here. The living's getting frigid out here. See you rapping. The living's getting frigid out here. See you rapping up perpetual. Scrape your veins and get high off the residue. What you never knew, the sub-zero when you need them. Fair weather, wouldn't see them when you freeze them. Getting heated, burn the element to death and left it covered up. Fascinated by the fire, so they wanna touch. Double Dutch, jumping the gun without the central nervous. Life's beyond value, how can you pretend it's worthless? Moms didn't hug you enough, or maybe too much. Pops never played with you a day, or maybe too rough. They goofed up your medicine, you're better when your body's clean. Care less about the future of your kids' hockey team. Probably seen the game of horrid things when they incubated, syncopated maladies. Tragedies that in your faces, take it to the plane where the sane remain humane. And day to day we fight our battles with a gallon of propane, no refrain.
Hurt me no more. Go find another who play your game. Can't hurt me no more. Can't hurt me no more. Can't
Not no more.
Go find another who play your game. Cause sons of boom back, Fire Team Alpha in the building. Adam Ross.
Yo, this is called Can't Hurt Me. Produced by Smokewell Productions. It's the Fire Team Alpha. 305 Tuesday. It's the Canada edition, man. You can't hurt DJ Della no more, man. Not no more. It's over.
Go find another who play your game.
It's the Survive.
Sons of boom back. Fire Team Alpha. In the building.
Adam Ross. I tell it to hun, I kill it for fun. Chiropractic raps that have your neck snapping like thumbs. Class of the month, TNT packed in the tongue. So explosive, had to get my teeth clasped to my gums. I'm a master with these lungs, watch me stretch them. My life ain't harsh, but I'm kicking like Mr. Beckham. Surgical spitter, take these lines and dissect them. I'm the shit, that's why anyone who cross, I wreck them.
Body bars and tandems leave the place on it. Other motherfuckers on my space warmers. Fire shots, I hate warnings. Break it down in 8 portions. Push it, but you can't force it. Posse cut his cock if I ain't on it. Brainstorming, waterboarding your biggest weapon. He disrespected, got himself a click and didn't get to rep it. Hit a record with the super duty signified. Impulse living on the outs until I'm dead inside.
Fire Team Alpha. You tuned into the survival grind.
Yo, I'm not a puppet for they profit. Cause the rucker to the tropics. From the peninsula where they look into the optics and tell you got it. If you toxic with gossip, we blocks it quick and hypnotic. Say farewell to Jezebel. She really did me well, but had me in a dizzy spell. She was my sunshine when they got cloudy. Spit a punchline and they got rowdy. In them nice spots where they get wings to bottles. Ain't talking Red Bull, dirty like a cesspool. Soft fitting like the snakes. I'm not a puppet for they profit. Cause the rucker to the tropics. From the peninsula where they look into the optics. I'm not a puppet for they profit. I'm not a puppet for they profit. For they profit, cause the rucker to the tropics. From the peninsula. I'm not a puppet for they profit. I'm not a puppet for they profit. I'm not a puppet for they profit. I'm not a puppet for. I'm not a puppet. 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 I'm not a puppet.
DJ Della in the mix.
I'm not a puppet for they profit. Quote the Brooklyn to the tropics. From the peninsula where they look into the optics and tell you got it.
Listen.
With gossip, we blocks it quick and hypnotic. Say farewell to Jezebel. She really did me well, but had me in a dizzy spell. She was my sunshine when they got cloudy. Spit a punchline and they got rowdy. In them nice spots where they give wings to bottles. Ain't talking Red Bull. Dirty like a cesspool. So I'm feeling like it's minks and gossip.
See, as a little fish, I put a lot of debt on the books. Now I'm working like a slave and I'm indebted to crooks. I made the situation uglier than me when I rap. Still my walk is syncopated to the boom of the back. And even when there's all these scraps in the play, I will savage and rape. I'm not the Vatican State, cause at the end of the day, I shine the presence of God's light. Speak the type of love to put the end to a bar.
Is this the voice you heard of committing murders in cyber circles? Oprah said I could win free 5 beat tracks to the color purples. I was assigned that, now chicks say I'm red. Didn't think I had the balls, didn't think I had the balls, so I teabag my rhyme pad. Didn't think I had the balls, so I teabag my rhyme pad. Didn't think I had the balls, didn't think I had the balls, so didn't think I had the balls, didn't think I had the balls, so I teabag my rhyme pad. Christ doing CrossFit, mice in a mosh pit. Hot spit was fire before John Wick was lit. Deepest the target, yo, we hit, we may hit, we may hit. And together fast, get this to a DJ quick. This to a DJ quick.
8 smart, slicker than petroleum. 1 dose to leave you comatose under linoleum. The host hold the podium down. I'm no custodian pal. Still I sweep you off the floor with a smile. I'm all style, call me Thelonious Funk. The glorious punk, pouring a cup, foaming while I'm toking this blunt. I'm the golden sun in the morning, the lone gun, holding down the sullen opponent, fronting on no one, bold as it come.
Yeah, you tuned into the Survival Broadcast. I got my hands on that new Fire Team Alpha. Y'all go get this shit, man. I'm gonna have the link in the description. It's amazing, man. We still got a whole lot more to go, man.
I just want it to be constant and perfect. Puffin' on that Romulan, Star Trek and astral project on an aeronaut. Surviving depression, ass in the skeletons in the closet with side you want. Understand and living the dream like Elijah Wan. It's written inside your palm. These lines are inherent, apparent and writing wrongs. Helps to be lighting bongs. I long to ignite the bomb at night. Check the pyrotechnical left, but I'm stressing on the mic. Blast to the fire gone.
I'm in the marijuana sauna, spinning herb in the front. Though when I'm greedy with the ganja, you ain't put down on it, trying to achieve a certain level of bread. I promise I'ma burn it like a furnace till I forget all my problems. Textbooks come from trees, and all I get is high grades. If it cross the Mexican border, don't send it my way. Smoke so much I can hotbox a night rave. Gotta go, oh you got some weed? I might stay.
My favorite color of life, giving nutrients. When new trees lit, I sit and pursue beats quick. When the herbs swing, come back and serve earthlings after being lifted out of this world on a bird's wing. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Pressure applied, the focus left a bloodshot third eye. The cherry holds up when a few show up. Throw grape and strawberry cough in a wrap and call it a fruit roll up. Roll up.
Green, green, green.
Damn, I love it.
Green.
You with me in there? Come on.
All day I be smoking that.
Green, green, green.
Red
Dead Set fire.
Yo, this one comes back, man. Rewind that shit.
Puffin' on that Romulan, Star Trek and astral project on an aeronaut.
Blaze
Surviving depression, ass in the skeletons in the closet with side you want. Understand and living the dream like Elijah Wan. It's written inside your palm. These lines are inherent, apparent and writing wrongs. Helps to be lighting bongs. I long to ignite the bomb at night. Check the pyrotechnical left, but I'm stressing on the mic. Blast to the fire gone.
I'm in the marijuana sauna, spinning herb in the front. Though when I'm greedy with the ganja, you ain't put down on it, achieve a certain level of bread. I promise I'ma burn it like a furnace till I forget all my problems. Books come from trees, and all I get is high grades. If it cross the Mexican
Jamaican border, don't send it my way. Smoke so much I can hop nights a night rave. Gotta go, night rave, gotta go. Oh, y'all some weed, I might stay.
My favorite color of life, giving new trees lit. I sit and pursue beats quick. The herb swing, come back and serve earthlings. Or being lifted out of this world on a bird's wing. Being lifted out of this world on a bird's wing. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Pressure up. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Pressure applied. The focus left. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Pressure up. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Pressure up sky. The focus left a bloodshot third eye. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Pressure applied. The focus left a bloodshot third eye. Excuse me while I kiss the Excuse me. Excuse me while Excuse me while I Excuse me. Excuse me while I Excuse me. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Pressure applied. The focus left a bloodshot third eye. The cherry holds up when a few show up. Throw grape and strawberry cough in a wrap and call it a fruit roll up.
Green, green, green.
Damn, I love it.
Green.
You with me in there? Come on.
Roll up.
Green, green, green.
Damn, I love it.
Green.
You with me in there? Come on.
All day I be smoking that.
Green, green, green.
Yes.
Hemp leaf and I'm rolling that.
Get it.
Green.
Set fire. Come on. Higher than that kite get. More lifted than some biceps. Kite get. More lifted than some biceps. No, I night that nitrous. If you catch me bugging, I'm the hype. Spliffs so burn. Spliffs so burn. I hit the forest till my eyelids are where it curves. They kill it, it's the purge. Chill my nerves, pack the bomb in the bong. It's got Adam dropping atoms on every single song. So much grass, so much grass. Rather, it's like I'm cutting on my pre-rolls looking like a song. My pre-rolls looking on my pre-rolls get us like a skidder song.
Beat OG, smoking the breeze. That's the code that I follow on these moralist streets. Revolved around bars like a lost alcoholic. I started out with nothing, still got it. Cause being this original is hard to market. Smashing features like a beast has made the shark a target. Awesome chronic sparking, arson artists talking calm. Autumn starters got me falling for the fire option, dog.
Green, green, green. Green, green, green. Green, green, green. Green.
5 Team Alpha. More niggas. Come on. What happened to the love? Why everybody focusing on stuff that keep us going out of touch? Said what happened to the love? Why everybody living with their crutches? Got them giving in the drugs. Said what happened with hip hop? I remember hitting shows where a dope ball would make shit stop. And most cats ran lip locked. It was a different code we live by. What happened to that shit, huh? Intelligence is everything. You learned your place early on. If not, you was irrelevant. I mean, we chopped it up like we was selling it. Hip-hop was the predicate. Ain't no 6'9" who did your time for what you meddled in. Back when snitches got stitches, they wasn't healing up. No matter what you ripping, they ripping you when the casket shut. Back when we was you, we fantasized about stacking up. Now they idolize all that shit they took back from us.
What the fuck did happen to hip hop, man? I came back 20 years late.
5 Team Alpha.
What the fuck? I couldn't believe what the hottest rap song at the minute was, man. I really didn't listen. I didn't pay attention. I was somebody else. I was somebody else.
Yeah. May I present to you 5 Team Alpha. More niggas. Come on. What happened to the love? Why everybody focusing on stuff that keep us going out of touch? Said what happened to the love? Why everybody living with their crutches? Got them giving in the drugs. Said what happened with hip hop? I remember hitting shows where a dope ball would make shit stop. And most cats ran lip locked. It was a different code we live by. What happened to that shit, huh? Intelligence is everything. You learned your place early on. If not, you was irrelevant. I mean, we chopped it up like we was selling it. Hip hop was the predicate. Ain't no 6ix9ines who did your time for what you meddled in. Back when snitches got stitches, they wasn't healing up. No matter what you ripping, they ripping you when the casket shut. Back when we was youth, we fantasized about stacking up. Now they got lies, all that shit they took back from us. Isn't adding up, I did the fucking math. Schooled on those hard knocks, I took the fucking class. Something you couldn't skip if you was coming through the cracks. Had our whole lives to live, but wasn't focusing on that. It was all about the moment, late night like Conan. We was swinging these swords while claiming to be the dopest. No attention to awards, no professions to the poor. It's the music, the only message they could never ignore. What happened to the love? Why everybody focusing on stuff that keep us going out of touch? Said what happened to the love? Why everybody living with their crutches got them giving it to drugs? Said what happened with hip-hop? I remember hitting shows where a dope ball would make shit stop. And most cats ran lip-locked. It was a different code we lived by. What happened to that shit, huh?
What really happened to the music? This is my take. Way too many reasons to explain the decline in the state of the art form that we grew to love. It's truly kind of bug. Here's my take and I'm stating it coming from a place of love. The barrier to entry's below it, and that's a fact. Before you called yourself rapping, you had to actually rap. The concept of putting 10,000 hours gave you that power. Now technology lowered the playing field, shifting power. Power, the lowest common denominators reaching. Power, the lowest common denominators reaching for mics. Culture leeching for likes. The bars that the peeps receiving despite the sacrifice our predecessors put forward. Now they ignore it. Passion took the second place to the core. They ignore a dance move. The industry shakers, the soul controllers. Their definition of ill of these jokers. The soul to it. So we're still in 60 minutes. So we're still in 60 minutes from each top 40 radio hour. Podcasts and college radio help to reclaim the power.
What happened to the love? Why everybody focusing on stuff that keep us going out of touch? What happened to the love? Why everybody living with their crutches got them giving drugs and drugs? And what happened with hip-hop? I remember hitting shows where a dope ball would make a dope ball with shit stop. And most cats ran lip. It was a different code. It was a different we live by. What happened to that shit?
You tuned into the Survival Broadcast. Yo, this next one, we premiered it right here on the Survival Broadcast.
Everybody talks about the good old days. Everybody talks about the good old days. Glory days of hip hop. I'm guilty.
This my
I used
shit.
to roll the Dr. Disc with a couple dollars in my pot to piss in. Every cent I gotta buy some new shit to listen to. Study Source magazine like a scripture. Prophets of the 5 mics hanging up the illest picture. Remember, Wu-Tang was unsigned hype. Had him posted up in stat, rapping kung fu fights. So I ordered that white label 12-inch single and waited by the phone for the damn thing to jingle. And after 6 weeks, time to protect your neck. It went METHOD, Inspector Deck. I never heard the streets taught this raw. A missionary said to spread the word of hip-hop like a lie.
Raised as a Catholic, of course I knew God's son. DMX taught me it was dark and hell's a hot one. Back when Nate said we should smoke blunts near Lee. So at lunch we'd roll up our eyes glazed like pastries. Teach looking at us like we went and hit a skunk. Those white tails, Slim Shady bumping out the trunk. The EP, back when Crook was doing weeklies. And Royce was writing classics, booming over Preem beats. Irony, I learned the power of $1 back when 50 Cent wrote the Quran and got shot. Read it back when Red and Meth made rock a little wild. It's as his years after Big MC rock for Steven Tyler.
Back in the days of dubbing Rap City videos on VHS. Much music and BET where the VJs blessed up palettes with 93 vibes till infinity. Capture the beast within me, had me tame like a wildebeest. Big Les and Joe Claire was the American host. Big Les and Joe Claire was the American host. Michael Williams was the Canadian I care most. Come and beats that don't come at all was his phrase. And memory lane was the best part of my days. After the afternoon was a rush on my way home from school. 4 p.m. I had to have my VC over and tape cue. And my hazy top cue. And my hazy VHS. I got my VHS tape tube. 5 a.m. the next tube. 5 a.m. morning. I had to do a tape too.
Drum rhythm, young on the back of the pew. Son of a drum rhythm, young on the back of the pew. Son of a.
Let that whole shit just ride, man. Yo, this is a straight up masterpiece. It's the survival rock.
I used to roll the Dr. Disc with a couple dollars in my pot to piss in. Every cent I gotta buy some new shit to listen to. Study Source magazine like a scripture. Prophets of the 5 mics hanging up the illest picture. Remember, Wu-Tang was unsigned hype. Had him posted up in stat, rapping kung fu fights. So I ordered that white label 12-inch single and waited by the phone for the damn thing to jingle. And after 6 weeks, time to protect your neck. It went METHOD, Inspector Deck. I never heard the streets taught this raw. A missionary said to spread the word of hip-hop like a lie.
Raised as a Catholic, of course I knew God's son. DMX taught me it was dark and hell's a hot one. Back when Nate said we should smoke blunts near Lee. So at lunch we'd roll up our eyes glazed like pastries. Teach looking at us like we went and hit a skunk. Those white tails, Slim Shady bumping out the trunk. The EP, back when Crook was doing weeklies. And Royce was writing classics, booming over Preem beats. Irony, I learned the power of $1 back when 50 Cent wrote the Quran and got shot up. Back when Red and Meth made rock a little wilder. This is years after Big MC rock for Steven Tyler.
Back in the days of dubbing Rap City videos on VHS. Much music and BET where the VJs blessed up palettes with 93 vibes till infinity. Capture the beast within me, had me tame like a wildebeest. Big Les and Joe Claire was the American host. Michael Williams was the Canadian I cared for the most. Come and peace that don't come at all was his phrase. A trip down memory lane was the best part of my days. Thursday afternoon was a rush on my way home from school. 4 p.m. I had to have my VC over and tape cue. In my haste, sometimes I got my VHS tape tube. 5 a.m. the next morning, I had to do a tape too.
The drum rhythm, young on the back of the pew. Son of a worship leader, feeling the attraction in tunes. The groove's magic has you in passion with natural moods. Euphoric to fatten your aura, glowing gradual hues, of course. Through my pastoral education of youth, distorted through a core moral maturation dilutes. There's a border separating the former and latter border. The music forever guiding me forward out of the forest. Imparted elements foreign and learning author recordings renewed. Collecting jewels where I grew fester and moon. I felt the illness in the physical form, but mentally brewing. It's generally thanks to rap I found and centered my truth.
Learn to make $1 from a shovel and a tree stump. Taught me what to say when the police come, the beats bump. We'd want for nothing till our favorite rapper talked about it. If they said it was played, then we draw some chalk around it. I started making plays before your parents made you. All these generations, all this straight betrayed you. Grade A, super duty, stone made from notified. 2019 since 89 plaguing, you know.
I miss the glory days.
Tuesday.
Yeah, so magnificent, FIFA how I'm kicking it. You listening to greatness, just face it, y'all simpletons. I'm like a retired gymnast, I'm waiting just to flip. We hard riders, you arthritis, get a grip. Reflection eternal in lines I write. Most deaf, I'm a black star. High tech bars when I recite what I'm envisioning. I'm like a fisherman, before I throw it out there, I make sure the lines are right. Them other rappers can't appease you, so I listen. Every verse I drop is like a bad loan, high interest. I'm just venting about my feelings. I don't ask much, all I ask is that you ride
It
with
hit me in the face back in '88 in my aunt's place. Howard Beach, Queens, cousin playing Run DMC. Sonic Soul, zooming to the rhyme and the beats. Racial tension in the streets led to some stupid ride. It hit me in the face back in '88 in my aunt's ride. It hit me in the face back in '88 in my aunt's ride. It hit me in the face back in ride. It hit me in the face back in '88 in my aunt's ride. It hit me in the face. It hit me in the ride. It hit me in the ride. It hit me in the face. 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 Ride. It hit me in the ride. It hit me in the ride. Ride. It hit me in the face back in '88 in my aunt's place. Howard Beach, ride. It hit me in the face back in '88 in my aunt's place. Howard Beach, Queens, cousin playing Run DMC. Sonic Soul, zooming to the rhyme and the beats. Racial tension in the streets led to some stupid beef. Leather jacket, silver spoon, Ricky looking goon. Hopped out the Trans Am, my cousin ain't show fit. He threw his hands. Hip hop on the block was like a soul shelter. Never thought I'd be spitting gems through this pop filter. Yeah, I'm Colombian, but my mom's ain't Griselda. She used to be a nun. That was done when my pops felt her. My D. Smith and Wesson, Wu-Tang helped the skelter. OCOE, Philly Blunts probed by police.
I did a line of rap when crack was heavy on the streets. Eyes dilated peoples, I was ready for them beats. A freak said I was too short, but tall enough to bust herbs. Chicks were clueless why I walked away reciting cuss words. Make them run when they see DMC. Cutting heads off the devil and throw it at your feet. Full Moon was the tape saloon, a Walkman and Vesson. Swinging doors to the hip-hop section, felt like a western. Smoky atmosphere, headphone on both ears. Where punks jump up to get beat down around here. Making the pen lethal, yet the most beautiful. The EP making dollars, that's business as usual. Business as usual.
I never pay attention to what's poppin' with you. Knew your true intentions, cause on accident you dropped some hints.
Fire Team Alpha.
I never pay attention to what's poppin' with you. Knew your true intentions, cause on accident you dropped some hints. And I'm convinced it's our fault. Tolerating weakness and association. Never should they gave them validation. Now they out here making statements. Nobody out here permission. Out here making statements. Nobody gave permission for. Uninitiated and some wonder what they snitching for. Uninitiated and some wonder what they snitching for. Never been above the porch, not a chance you ran the block before they get their hammers cocked. Hope you have a plan to stop. Hope you have a plan to stop.
Never cancels those nostalgic moments. When the go to our era, crowd controlling. Steaming today the dark days, cause back then was golden.
popping with you. Knew your true intentions, cause on accident you dropped some hints, and I'm convinced it's our fault. Tolerating weakness and association. Never should've gave them validation. Now they out here making statements nobody gave permission for. Uninitiated and some wonder what they snitching for. Never been up off the porch, not a chance you ran the block before they get their hammers cocked. Hope you have a plan to stop.
Never cancel out those nostalgic moments. Witnessing ghosts of our era, crowd controlling. Steaming today the dark days, cause back then was golden. Lit the chakras with ripping maracas the old man was holding. Potent mix that gonna stick the shit out your colon. Let's not leave the message out in the songs in the heat of the moment. We get strung along, following the fume to a room filled with glass vapes and bomb. Natural ganja, Junior Kong with the mantra.
Man, I'll tell you what happened. The man got his grubby hands on the entire plans to take control of rapping. Began separating the elements periodically to build on the idiocracy to make a mockery.
Rewind that shit! This is called Culture Vultures. Produced by Know It.
I never pay attention to what's popping with you. Knew your true intentions, cause on accident you dropped some hints, and I'm convinced it's our fault. Tolerating weakness and association. Never should've gave them validation. Now they out here making statements nobody gave permission for. Uninitiated and some wonder what they snitching for. Never been up off the porch, not a chance you ran the block before they get their hammers cocked. Hope you have a plan to stop.
Never cancel out those nostalgic moments. Witnessing ghosts of our era, crowd controlling. Steaming today the dark days, cause back then was golden. Lit the chakras with ripping maracas the old man was holding. Potent mix that gonna stick the shit out your colon. Let's not leave the message out in the songs in the heat of the moment. We get strung along, following the fume to a room filled with glass vapes and bomb. Natural ganja, Junior Kong with the mantra.
Man, I'll tell you what happened. The man got his grubby hands on the entire plans to take control of rapping. Began separating the elements periodically to build on the idiocracy to make a mockery. Money became king, potential became king, potential became depriving the black progress. I guess why stress? We crush, kill, destroy it, ignoring the soda pop while my homies b-boy it, b-boy it, b-boy it. Boy, yeah. 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 Boy, yeah.
You probably seen him lurk around the scene, vermin preying on the dreams of all the starry-eyed virgins, so averse to self-esteem. Just trying to lure them into schemes, to turn the tours of self-promotion into something that resembles the legitimate devotion. I spin circles round circles while they circle overhead. Pluck the eyeballs from decomposing corpses of the dead. Breathe the light.
Say hello to my little friend. Never pay attention to what's popping with you. Knew your true intentions, cause on accident you dropped some hints, and I'm convinced it's our fault. Tolerating weakness and association. Never should've gave them validation. Now they out here making statements nobody gave permission for. Uninitiated and some wonder what they snitching for. Never been up off the porch, not a chance you ran the block before they get their hammers cocked. Hope you have a plan to stop.
Never cancel out those nostalgic moments. Witnessing ghosts of our era, crowd controlling. Steaming today the dark days, cause back then was golden. Lit the chakras with ripping maracas the old man was holding. Potent mix that gonna stick the shit out your colon. Let's not leave the message out in the songs in the heat of the moment. We get strung along, following the fume to a room filled with glass vapes and bomb. Natural ganja, Junior Kong with the mantra.
Man, I'll tell you what happened. The
man got his grubby hands on the entire plans to take control of rapping. Began separating the elements periodically to build on the idiocracy, to make a mockery. Money became king, potential became less, depriving the black community of that progress. I guess why stress? We crush, kill, destroy it, ignoring the soda pop while my homies b-boy it.
You probably seen him lurk around the scene, firm and preying on the dreams of all the starry-eyed virgins, so averse to self-esteem. Just trying to lure them into schemes, to turn the tours of self-promotion into something that resembles a legitimate devotion. I spit circles round circles while they circle overhead. Pluck the eyeballs from decomposing corpses of the dead. Breathe the life into the beats and put a passion into this. Y'all are rapping like some pricks, but got the fashion sense of chicks.
And the dedication hastened by my passion for this shit. Just imagine what could happen, a reaction to the script. An assassin with the syllables like voodoo, cutting umbilicals and independence. Resident and dig up all his planets, catching cyclical on 12s. Spinning still, sipping silicon is typical as hell. Where we dwell, spelling cynical in cells. Still my principle defined by my alignment with the metaphysical. The wave of rhythm and pastels.
These vultures give me ulcers as they water down the culture. The end thing to do nowadays is to adopt an alter ego. Fake it till you make it, still embraced by the people. The gatekeepers need to regulate it like Orangito. Stay through the people, some might say that my attempts are feeble. Damage been done, the after effects might be seen as lethal. Talent and dedication came second to gimmicks. Top 40 makes our kids' IQs lessen by the minute.
I don't even like y'all rappers. You're so similar, I use you as a simile. Y'all sound like ass, while my lines strung together like orchestras. Bass line in the backdrop in ciphers where you might not. I don't even like y'all rappers. You're so similar, I use you as a simile. I don't even like y'all. I don't even like y'all. I don't even like y'all rappers. I don't even like y'all rappers. I don't even like y'all rappers. You're so similar, I use you as a simile. Y'all sound ass, while my lines strung together like orchestras. Bass backdrop in ciphers where you might not laugh. Don't set a suffering from more scars and more bars. When I flip you off, I get all 10s on the scorecards. Numero uno, but numero uno. The props come in plural. Cut back and throw punching MCs, but kept getting referrals figures. I'm so fly, I made the team on Space Jam. Nose up, I look down, I'm eye to eye with the sky cam. Dismantle you're handling with only my hobby fam. Step off or get step to scoop and body slam.
I come alive when the bass thumping. Predator drive, they call me substance. A hyena trying to taste something. I waste nothing, it's a snack like a Lunchable. Construction flow, I stay dumping, I flip the best. Strong with every lift and rap. Do we have a disconnect? If so, change plugins. Are we even in the same discussion? When it comes to business,
I don't even like y'all rappers. You're so similar, I use you as a simile. Y'all sound like ass, while my lines strung together like orchestras. Bass line in the backdrop in ciphers where you might not last. So instead of suffering from more scars and more bars, when I flip you off, I get all 10s on the scorecards. Numero uno, but the props come in plural. Cut back and throw punching MCs, but kept getting referrals figures. I'm so fly, I made the team on Space Jam. Nose up, I look down, I'm eye to eye with the sky cam. Dismantle you're handling with only my hobby fam. Step off or get step to scoop.
I come alive when the bass thumping. Predator drive, they call me substance. A hyena trying to taste something. I waste nothing, it's a snack like a Lunchable. Construction flow, I stay dumping, I flip the best. Strong with every lift and rap. Do we have a disconnect? If so, change plugins. Are we even in the same discussion? When it comes to business, I oversee it like a plane to London. My goal in life is to take 6, make a dozen great amenities, fake identities, but I ain't McLovin. Fire Team Alpha, I dare them to say they want it. I'm a fucking animal, I just remain tame in public.
I relieve the urban services with murderous spit. Murder verses, writing curses minus the curses in it. And find my purpose on this earth is writing verses with wit. Too legit to brag on cock and hammers, I urge you to quit. While you're ahead, on a steak prepared medium rare. Stick it to you like shish kebabs, you stuck on medium flare. A rap tease claiming you large but rocking mediums here. Virtually so whack, I frisbee your MP3s to the rear. Stop fronting, who you kidding? Nobody's buying it. Couldn't move a unit, so you rely on Spotify and it. Typical. Internet rappers hide behind the guise of digital. little. Only time they go live is Facebook. That's literal.
It's the 5T Alpha. It's the 5T Alpha. It's the 5T Alpha. It's the 5T Alpha. I'm a 43-year-old rapper. It feels 150, still believing deep down. Nobody's fucking with me. The OG freestyle, rocking on his porch. I'm the Sean, the fire starter, pass it down the torch. I'm a force, the sons of boom back true apostle. That hard dope, the shit that got you bleeding out your nostril. 30 years deep in a game that sucks your life force. Only still alive with intravenous through the mic cords. Father and the husband, in the center of the massacre. I'm human like you, I trace my roots back to Africa. My catalog is packed full of underground classic. Alchemy delivered, so we fuck around and smash it and pass it on.
You can call me Ace Moore, it's derivative from the generic name I used before. Amor, a word to describe the art for the love of an art that I felt young when I used to explore the music band for the homestead. My snapping the record spot, I broke us in retaliation and just as we fought a lot. Wouldn't come close to describing the plot. Anyways, I thought the name I chose was kinda hot, till I realized the words ubiquitous and not as raw as I may have previously thought. So I figured I'd switch it up and throw some flash on the mother, making sure the title pop. That's a little history about the moniker I rock.
It's the 5T Alpha. It's the 5T Alpha.
Now, with concerns over a possible serial
It's the
arson.
5T Alpha.
What investigators call a suspicious blaze.
It's the 5T Alpha.
Silverback gorilla chillin' very little. Get into the middle of the issue rather quickly. It's official. This'll all be resolved come hella high water. Especially because I brought them both. Why bother? Time order with tradition as a standard for the mission that I mentioned. I enlisted every difference in division. Divine intervention, born scientific data. Accumulated up throughout the ages, demonstrated. This trainer bury alpha, the pain of carrying out the very hit that shuts their mouths up. Bury me without love, surgery without gloves. Praying for infection, getting backed into the corner as you're praying there's a weapon.
North America's most wanted, I'm Adam Walsh. 31 years old, the flow crazy, wrote on padded walls. Ain't a man to cross, not a killer, but don't get my family involved. And somebody gon' miss it when they pray to God. Keep it realer than my fishing rod. Rarely play the fiction card, only when detectives are my visit card. What you hearing is my spirit, it's the mystic arts. I spit the killer, whack MC when I hit the bars. Red rum in my system. Used to be an addict, give me drugs and I'd sniff them. Cleaned up my act like I said to a dish. Still on that dope, it's the vocal rendition. I'm a fuck you.
One life cannot be confined within the cup of the line. See, I'm behind that same mind, that thought of that rhyme. Ain't no time, no space, no set, no taste. No war, no drama, no rent, no case. Pierce projection, procession, move the mirages. Vehicles of peace, but we haven't left the garages. On the path that removing the garbage from your conscience. You can't kneel and pray without removing your chakras. In the night of the living dead, abiding the living bread. A lion not concerned with the chirp of a pigeon head. Moon swinging in the mortal. Permanence is my premise. Paradoxically, to be free, you gotta be senseless.
It's the 5T Alpha. It's the 5T Alpha. It's the 5T Alpha. It's the 5T Alpha. Delusions of a virtual reality will virtue signaling, and human abnormalities just. Delusions of a virtual reality will virtue signaling, and human abnormalities just. Delusions of a virtual reality will. Delusions of a virtual reality will. Delusions of a virtual reality will virtue signaling, and human abnormalities just. Delusions of a virtual reality will virtue signaling, and human abnormalities just. Delusions
Illusions of a virtual reality will virtue signaling. And human abnormalities just add fuel for rapping me to weave into my tapestries. Put it on the paper, truth and personal catastrophes. I got a bachelor's degree of smashing suckers in a nerdy game of cheating codes and mashing buttons. Crawling through the dungeons on my God's quest. But there's nothing but a fucking rusty dagger in my boss chest.
Took me across states, travel safe, brought me home. The metronome sync with my heart rate in the bass. So the way I see cats doing you ruins me. Influencing, sound convincing. Thought I was losing it, confusing shit. Emotions had me raising a voice, throwing my fists and fits like fuck this. I'm the change I wanna see. See, you was meant for me, so my style I left free. 5-finger discounting, I let off a few slugs to get a group hugs. Like seeing these new thugs run a train on my true love. I know it sounds bugged, maybe it's the prescription drugs. Got me holding a grudge, shit makes me talk too much.
The strange happiness is therapy. Hip-hop is life to me.
Decompress and let the trouble fade. Bass in your face that the rebels make. And reminisce every day. Never play myself. No quarters in the dairy. Yeah, never play myself. No quarters in the dairy. Venture very rare. They venture to the danger zone. It's scary there. Dare I do the deed with no doubts on the digging. Give the planet one more chance. That's mighty bigger. Figure these words I write quick will burn slow in the graveyard chamber with the river grows. Mountains, more mountains with a fountain of regret. I was set to put a face upon the nature of the threat. You can place your final red. You can place your better trophy house above the cloud. Either me, the MC, me smooth brown. Do it now.
The strange happiness is therapy. Hip-hop is life.
Music helped me break.
Hip-hop is life.
Music helped me break the stigma surrounding seeing and shrink. My soul is seeing and shrink. My soul is so entrenched sometimes. For real, it seems I'm on a breakthrough. Letting my inners out like I'm sort on a breakthrough. Letting my inners out like I'm sort of laundry. I hear the drum and sample and the spell is put up on me. My eyes closed, I get open like I'm cypher rhyming. Off the head of writing in my notepad miming. These rap hands slicing through air, poking your face off. Strange type of happiness, sorta like booking days off.
DJ Della in the mix.
For the B-boys get down. Listen for the poppers in the crowd. For the groupies when they growl. Everybody else get wild. Get wild.
My back, got a meeting with linoleum floors. I break, not because I caught a bolt to the jaw. Windmill, spirit is free, knees pinned to my chest. Rhythm possessed, gear looking fresh, skills to the test.
The vibe certified live, baseline like a beehive synchronized. Wild lies, not a jam till I arrive. Ride, come late and survive to the sunrise.
Get wild. For the B-boys get down. For the B-boys get down. For the B-boys get down. Listen for the poppers in the crowd. For the B-boys get down. Listen for the poppers in the crowd. For the B-boys get down. For the B-boys get down. For the B-boys get down. For the B-boys. For the B-boys get down. For the B-boys get down. This is for the poppers and the crowd. For the B-boys get down. This is for the poppers and the crowd. For the crumpies when they growl. Everybody else get wild.
You tune into the survival grind.
I'm back. Got a meeting with linoleum floors. I pray, not because I caught a bolt to the jaw. Windmill spirit is free, knees pinned in my chest. Rhythm possessed, gear looking fresh, skills to the test.
The vibe certified live, baseline like a beehive synchronized. Wild lies, not a jam till I arrive. Ride, come late and survive to the sunrise. From the backspins again, leaving them froze. Mannequin pose, Anakin Skywalker road. Above clouds, when I walk the floor glows.
Yo, SOB boss and I'm undisputed. Brilliant in the brain, but my tongue's stupid. Moral of the story, you're fucking with the wrong rapper. I'm the type that doesn't call laughter. For the B-boys get down. This is for the poppers in the crowd. For the crumpies when they growl. Everybody else get wild. For the B-boys get down. This is for the poppers in the crowd. For the crumpies when they growl. Everybody else get wild.
Let's jump in that.
love that whole shit, man. Yo, I'm gonna have.
Yeah, let's jump in that.
I'm gonna have all the information for y'all to go support Fire Team Alpha and go get your copy of Lit. Now you really gotta listen to the whole shit good. I just went through it, I jumped, I scratched, I just freestyled it. And it's beautiful, man. When dope shit gets in my hands, I do dope shit. That's how it is. Since the beginning of time, since the first time I started doing this shit, it was with dope music. But yo, remember, every day is a mission. So we gotta pass that shit. Every day's a mission, and we gotta pass. And at least for today, at least for today, we pass.
Yeah, let's jump in that.